How powerful is the second coming from Animator versus animation? In this video, I will go over one of my favorite internet web series that isn't Death Battle, and see just how powerful the main protagonist is. I will gather all his feats, abilities and weapons to see just how strong he really is. And if Alan Becker just so happens to be watching this, I just want to say hi, and I love your videos so much. Without further ado, let's begin. The second coming's first appearance was in Ava 4. Here, he doesn't do much, but we can see that he is a skilled fighter, fast learner and expert artist, able to make minions to fight for him. He's also incredibly fast, able to move and react faster than the average human. And he has incredible intelligence, being able to pick up and put together a laser gun of nothing but random crap he found off the floor. Overall, I would put him in the average human tier. Note, I am scaling him based on his world, not ours. If he was to come into this world, he would either be too small to do anything or would be a modern day Bruce Lee but as a stick figure. The next featuring comes from the Ava episode The Virus, and that featuring is cracking the Vera bot shell wide open. This is impressive for one reason. Cracking open the shell of a creature that can give the Chosen One a run for his money must mean it's fairly strong. So for an ordinary human in the PC world, to break the shell must make them pretty powerful. Unfortunately though, this is Second's only featuring in this episode. The rest are performed by the Chosen One, being able to shatter multiple pop-ups with a single strike. We don't know how tough these pop-ups are, but I would assume that they are made of some sort of concrete-like substance since they make similar sounds when broken, but I can't say for sure. Skipping over the Chosen One's return, we get to one of the best animations on YouTube. The Showdown. This is when Second unlocks his awakened form and goes absolutely ham on the Dark Lord. But before he does his epic final smash, we see him take multiple hits and stabbings from the Dark Lord in his base form. This is really impressive as the Dark Lord, with his power boosting bracelet on, is able to completely trash the Chosen One. Once his awakened form is unlocked, Second becomes way more powerful than both the Chosen One and the Dark Lord with his powers boosted. And he becomes so fast that he becomes a blur to the Chosen One and the Dark Lord. This is impressive because both Chosen and Dark together were fast enough to create a singularity that ultimately destroyed Alan's old PC. There are some arguments that Alan's PC is an entire universe and that this featuring is a uni-busting move. You can believe what you want to believe, but I think I would rather have Alan himself confirm this. So if you're watching this, Alan, hi, I'm a big fan. And is your PC an entire universe? But even then, Second, being stronger than both of them, should be able to pull this off by himself, which should put him at relativistic or even FTL speeds. And now we get to the most iconic moment in the episode. Second coming blowing a mountain to smithereens with his laser eye attack. This is, of course, a mountain level feat. No need to stress that out enough. Next we have Second's durability featuring from when YouTube blew up at the end of Animation vs YouTube. Not much to say about this one, but it does go to show that Second could tank a bomb to the face and be totally fine. I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning, but I am not calculating these feats, because that would take way too long and I am lazy. So please, forgive my laziness. Next is Second coming in League of Legends, where he takes the role of the character Master Yi, who, according to Versus Battle Wiki, is universal level with the Cosmic Blade. Now, Second coming has never used the Cosmic Blade himself, so this is really debatable on whether he can or can't use it. I'll leave that up to Alan if he just so happens to be watching this. And that is literally it for Animation vs League of Legends. Here we come to Animation vs Mario, where the stick figures fight Mario from Super Mario, Doki Doki Pan. I mean Super Mario 2 and Super Mario 3. Now at first you might think if the stick figures fight on par with the Marios, and Mario is multiversal, via the power of scaling, the stick figures should be multiversal as well, right? Not exactly. The Marios the stick figures fought were all classic Mario, that is, Mario before he became multiversal level. So while you could argue that the stick figures are multiversal due to fighting on par with Mario's, you could also argue that these Marios aren't multiversal, but I'll let you all debate that in the comments. Animation vs Pokemon is next, and here we see another defense feat, that being second coming tanking hits from Machamp. And Machamp's power output can destroy an island according to Versus Battle Wiki, and he even took hits from Ho-Oh's psychic attacks. And Ho-Oh is able to destroy a country again, according to Versus Battle Wiki. But it's also likely that Ho-Oh wasn't going all out, so I'll leave that up to you in the comments. But if we do assume that Ho-Oh is going at full power, then Second Coming is durable enough to survive a country destroying attack. Finally we come to Animation vs Minecraft, and what I believe to be the series that holds Second Coming's best featuring. But let's start out small. For starters, if we assume that Second Coming scales to Minecraft Steve, the legend himself, that means Second is able to lift a lot of gold blocks, which should equal over 44 million kilograms. 44,467,200 kilograms to be exact, if my simple math is correct. And no, shulker boxes don't count. Not because Second hasn't used them, he's more than capable using one when he's got the creative block. I'll get to the creative block later. It's because shulker boxes are dimensional space, meaning that if Second was to use one, he wouldn't feel the weight of it. This also means he can survive hits from multiple mobs like the Wither and the Ender Dragon. But his greatest featuring in this series is when he used the Master Block to blow up a black hole. Also, spoiler alert, go watch AVM episode 25. Now let me explain. In AVM 25, the Second Coming gets his hands on the Master Block. Yes, I am counting this, because it would be cool. King Orange also has one, and with it, he creates a black hole. It has similar properties to a black hole, like it's sucking in everything around it and gaining mass when it sucks something into itself. Plus the wiki calls it a black hole, so one spectacular fight scene and epic pig step remix later, Second and King Orange are using their master blocks, and Second gets the bright idea to dive headfirst into the black hole, meaning that he survived the force of a black hole being thrust upon him. King Orange tries to stop him, and as soon as the master blocks touch, the black hole blows up, sending them back. This is most likely a small star level featuring due to it being a black hole, but it took 2 master blocks to do this, meaning that one master block must have less power than small star level. My guess is that at best it would be about moon level, at best maybe a tiny bit more powerful, but I can't be. Well, that was my video. What did you all think? I've wanted to do a video like this for a while, but I couldn't think of what character to do. I thought Kirby, but people really don't know where his true power lies, and I feel like if I were to do a video on Kirby's power and say he was multiversal, which I think he is, then people would get mad and start throwing a hissy fit. So I chose the Second Coming because I thought it would be cool to talk about Ava on my channel. And if Alan Becker really is watching this, then I want to say thank you so much for this series. It was the main reason my avatar is a stick man. Plus the fight scenes are super well done, and I can't wait to see how much more powerful Second Coming gets. And before anyone says anything, yes, I will do a 300 subscriber special, but I just don't know what to do, so leave some ideas in the comments. I have a feeling this video is going to try and be debunked by a few people, but that's okay. It would be really cool to see people actually talk about my videos. Anyway, that's all I have to say, so stay frosty everyone. PS, I might do a reaction video to the Nintendo Direct coming out tomorrow. Wink, wink.